Can you tell which one of these photos is the real Paris? The answer may surprise you, but it's actually the photo on the left. The photo on the right is a city called Tianduchang, located in China. The city is meant to replicate Paris, using Parisian architecture and even having its own 354-foot copycat Eiffel Tower. Construction of the city started in 2007 and opened to the public in the same year. It was meant to hold a little over 10,000 occupants, but in 2013 it consisted of only 2,000 people. Many started to call the town a ghost town, although it started to see a rise in popularity a few years later. In 2017, the reported population had grown to 30,000 residents, with the development being expanded upon a couple times. This Paris town replica isn't the only development in China like this. There consists of many others that aim to replicate Western cities. Another example is Hallstatt in Guangdong, copying an Austrian town. Members of this town had skepticism at first, and hadn't been informed about the true scale of the project until it was half complete. Though the mayor of the original Hallstatt saw the copycat town as an opportunity. In 2012, he ended up visiting the opening ceremony to formally establish a cultural exchange. One City, 9 Towns is the name of a project dedicated to developing these types of towns. Although these developments aren't as lucky as the Paris replica, with all of them being currently labeled as ghost towns. After all, China is believed to house over 1,600 unprofitable attractions like these. One City, 9 Towns was a development concept introduced by the Shanghai Planning Commission in 2001. The towns would be a recreation of some of Europe's most iconic and authentic towns and cities, built on the farmland outside of Shanghai. Some of the towns planned were designated to replicate cities and architecture in the UK, the Netherlands, Italy, and Spain, while providing a combination of housing, education, and commercial investment opportunities. But why would the government go through all of this effort to build Western-styled cities in the East? First, the project was meant to relieve Shanghai's overcrowding city center and prevent urban sprawl around the city. Influenced by Ebenezer Howard's Garden Cities, which had been designed in the early 1900s to control rapidly increasing urban sprawl within the UK. Furthermore, it would also build new economies and encourage tourism across the district, with the concept being used as a strategy to attract foreigners and Chinese people who cherish their Western lifestyle. And in 2017, the planning for all of the towns was finally completed. Out of the 9 towns planned, the core of 6 were built, which includes towns replicating cities in Scandinavia, Italy, Spain, Canada, the Netherlands, and Germany. The most ambitious of these developments was Thamestown, an English-styled town named after the famous River Thames, located in Songjiang New City. It was the one medium-sized city of the project that was fully developed. Planned by the architectural firm Atkins, the city was created for 10,000 residents and was completed in 2006. The town follows a classic English style, consisting of Tudor buildings, English pubs, cobbled streets, and the iconic red telephone boxes. It even includes the Songjiang University District, manufacturing industrial zones, and tourism areas designated as scenic spots. Though, despite these ambitious plans, the project has not been successful, with cost of living, its remote location, and cultural disconnection being contributing factors. The residences in Thamestown were primarily expensive single-family properties, although the homes were primarily sold to wealthy investors. These wealthy investors continue to push prices upwards, making the homes even more unaffordable, leading to the start of the town's downfall. Eventually, the number of permanent residents fell drastically, forcing many shops and restaurants to close. And by 2016, the majority of businesses and residences were empty, with CN Traveler declaring it as a ghost town. Thamestown itself cost about $642 million to produce, leaving experts confused and not completely sure how it failed so badly. However, Thamestown still lives on, but in a different way. The town is very popular as a tourist attraction and serves as backdrops for photo shoots, particularly in weddings. As China plans to continue making these replica Western cities, the West will continue to watch to see if these towns end up just like the others. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and leave a like, and I will see you next time.